welcome to another episode of You Know
Ball, baby!
Brought to you by the Run the Play Network. Today, we got some Brandon Ingram trades to cook up, but, you know, if we talk about Brandon Ingram, we can't talk about Brandon Ingram without talking about the Lakers. Phil, you went to that Lakers preseason game. How was your experience, brother?
That was a lot of fun, man. Like, me being a Laker geek, like, being around everywhere, like, just experiencing, like, even, I had some pretty good seats. I'm not going to lie, I had some pretty good seats.
You could see him on the cast.
You could see me. If you watch the highlights or the replay, you guys could see me. I'll try to point it out if you guys ask in the video, but
I'll zoom in. I'll send a picture to Izzy to put in.
Nah, thank you so much. But it was a lot of fun. I was geeking out everywhere. I was honestly, I was more interested in the plays they were running more than I want to get a picture of this person, get a picture of that person. I was so locked in. Like, I was literally watching JJ so much. I was trying to see, like, what he did. And that's what I want to talk about. JJ Redick, bro looks like he's already got it down, bro. Like, bro looks like he's got the communication with the players down. He's got the plays down. Like, there was the opening play for the Lakers when they threw that lob to AD. That was a good play. But people aren't talking about when AD... D'Lo and Reeves looked at JJ in the middle of the play. JJ went like this for a horns action, and all three looked at LeBron, and then LeBron went boom. So they did this crazy play where AD gave the ball to LeBron. LeBron came up. AD and D'Lo go to set the pick for Reeves on the opposite side. Reeves cuts back door. LeBron standing up at the wing, throws it to Reeves, easy layup. If you guys find that in the highlights, that was my favorite play, because then JJ, him just going like this, I was like, holy crap, that was cool.
I like the Darvin Ham offense better.
Never again.
Rui, you get the ball right here. You're gonna score.
I am gonna say it was unreal to see KD and Devin Booker in person, like that close. I thought that was really cool, and the Suns looked really good as well in the game, but they played a lot of ISO ball.
Makes sense.
Compared to us, like it seemed like we were moving the ball a little bit more, and we looked like we were playing way more like a team. But the Suns, like, it's a lot of just Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant ISOs. But I will say I liked what Okogie and Iguodala showed. The big dude that they got in the draft in the second round.
Yeah, I remember you told me about him, but I didn't see.
Iguodala, I love that dude, bro. Like, he's a 6'11", like, versatile dude. Like, he can play the center, he can play the 4. I don't know if he can play the 3, but he's gonna be key.
Where did he go to school?
I want to say he went to the same school as Tyler Kolek, Marquette, I think.
That sounds right.
But he's a good big, and he played pretty well against us. But let's just say he looked better than Bronny. Let's say he looked better than Bronny. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Bronny he didn't look too well. I think that man might be in the G League.
What don't you like about his game? Like, what looked? Because I feel like when I watch Bronny play, he looks like a really safe player. Where he doesn't do anything, like, honestly good. Like, he's pretty average at everything.
Yeah.
Like, was there anything you saw that, like, looked bad?
Honestly, the way I was comparing him was I was watching JHS and I was watching Bronny, like, on different sequences.
That's crazy. This is about to be a crazy comparison.
Yeah, because I just wanted to show, like, if people were trying to say Bronny isn't gonna play in the league, I was like, well, look at what JHS did, but he's playing. But JHS looked like way more sound. He looked way more comfortable bringing the ball up. He was making plays. He was shooting middies, like, without hesitation. Some went in, some didn't. But the point is, he's taking those shots. With Bronny, it didn't seem like he really wanted to shoot. Like, it looked like he was second-guessing himself a lot. And, yeah, on defense, he was bodying up people and fronting them, but there were a lot of mistakes he was making. So, honestly, if I'm being for real, JHS looks better than Bronny, and that's hard for me to say, but I'm being for real. I watched it live, people. If y'all want to get mad at me, put it down below in the comments, but I'm being for real. I watched it live. But I had a lot of fun. Palm Springs, it's way too hot out there, but it was worth it to watch a Laker game in person.
It is kind of crazy. I'm looking at some numbers right now, and it's like JHS, for you to say he was taking mid-range shots, which, like, isn't like a
crazy thing.
But last season he didn't take any shots.
That's what I'm saying.
Pretty much at all. Literally like less than a percentage. 1% pretty much of his shots were from the mid-range last year.
But that's what I appreciated, man. Dalton Connect, he obviously looked good. Like, he's definitely going to be playing when he gets a chance. What's his name? Castleton?
Your GOAT?
We got to waive him. I'm being for real.
You got to wait? That's how quick you turn on him?
We got to waive him. He's not – if you're playing against the bench's bench of the Suns and you can't get me a block on Stick and Gillespie –
Colin Gillespie, bro, he was cold.
He was cooking us, man.
Where's he?
He was cooking us. He cooked Bronny. He did a cool give and go like pass to Iguodala, and Iguodala threw it back to him, and he got a nice layup past him. And everybody in the crowd just went because Bronny was locking him up. And then right when he threw that backdoor pass to Gillespie, everybody was like, "Oh man!" And I just sat there and I was like, "Oh." That's when I realized, yeah, Bronny. I don't think he's gonna play this year.
Bro, that kind of this is off topic, but yeah. I looked up Colin Gillespie to see what college he went to, bro. The dude in our comments 2 videos ago who was like, "Y'all really don't know shit about Ochai Agbaji." Like, I'm sorry, Basketball Reference, bro. Like, I feel like I do my work. I do my research on these players.
He does.
For you to say we don't know shit about, because he thought he played on the Summer League roster. Like, come on, you can't mix shit up. He's a human. You can't mix shit up every once in a while. Come on, bro. And I don't remember who it was, but we looked it up, and there was like a player that had a really similar name to him.
Yeah.
And that's why you mixed it up.
What was his name again? Ayayi?
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. Because I always think of Jay Ajayi, who was the Dolphins running back. But it was like that.
I knew who the player was. I just mixed them up.
So y'all shut the fuck up in the comments. Be respectful.
Yeah, be quiet, man.
Come on, talking shit. But whatever. You had anything else you wanted to say? I know you said you wanted to talk about some players you liked.
Well, honestly, I think that was pretty much... Oh, Cam Reddish, he looked a little better. LeBron looked crazy. That was insane to watch in person. Same with AD. He looked like AD. I'm just saying, I liked what I saw from the Lakers, and I actually did respect what I saw from the Suns. Bradley Beal looks a little better. He's playing way more aggressive, and he was talking hella crap to our bench or our coach's side.
Chirping is crazy.
He was chirping, and people were making fun of him for being swept. But honestly, it was a really fun game, and there wasn't really... The refs did a really good job. Like, I'm shook. Like, there wasn't really bad calls. Like, people will probably be like, "What about the fourth quarter?" But I'm like, guys, like,
who cares?
It was our rookies. Like, they were calling it fair, like, for both sides, like the three quarters.
That's good.
But it was fun. If you guys get a chance to go to a preseason game, I honestly highly recommend it.
And tickets are cheap, huh?
Yeah, it honestly wasn't that expensive.
You want to leak the price or no? Because you have good seats.
Nah. Y'all discover it.
600, 800.
Imagine, but if you guys get a chance, for real, take it.
Yeah, facts. Let's get into some of these Brandon Ingram trades.
Yes, sir.
So all of my trades are going to be Eastern Conference teams. Mm-hmm. All of Phil's teams are going to be on the Western Conference. So you want to go first? You want me to go first?
You know what? Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's grade these.
We about to get a whiteboard. I don't know if Anthony's going to give me some bad grades or if he's going to give me a good grade, but we're going to talk about this, man. Right. Honestly, W producer on the throw, man.
W toss right there.
That was a W toss.
The
sixth grade quarterback.
Not an MVP though.
Uh-oh.
You got scammed. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we grade the Pelican side and we grade the other team side.
Got you.
Just like if you see a trade on Twitter.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let me hear your trade, Phil.
On my first trade, it involves the Utah Jazz.
Okay,
all right.
Kessler deal. I want to hear it.
Wow, I like that. All right, so the Pelicans receive John Collins, Walker Kessler, and Bryce Sensabaugh. And the Jazz receive Brandon Ingram, the 2026 first-round pick. Or no, my bad. Let me look at this closer. The 2026 first-round pick and the 2028 first-round pick.
So 2 first, Brandon Ingram.
2 first and Brandon Ingram.
Okay.
John Collins, Walker Kessler, and Bryce Sensabaugh. It was a ball. Ball or bow?
Sounds right. Something like that. All right. I'm ready.
Let's see the grades. All right. 3, 2, 1.
I give both sides a C.
Okay.
The thing I don't like about that trade is I feel like the Jazz don't get a direction.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you trade both your big men, and now you have Brandon Ingram. Like, I feel like if you get Brandon Ingram at this point, you're trying to win.
Yeah.
You're not playing for the future. You know, I might like this a little bit more for the Pelicans. I
Yeah.
just don't think John Collins and Walker Kessler are worth 2 first-round picks. I feel like that's kind of giving up a lot. But if they're trying to win a ring this year, I like it.
Exactly. That's why I think it helps. But with the Jazz, I feel like why not just get 2 stars over there, have Lauri Markkanen and Brandon Ingram over there with a little Colin Sexton action.
Who's the center now?
And then, honestly, I feel like it gives a little bit more of Taylor Hendricks, Kyle Filipowski, and Drew Eubanks to play the center. Just
Bro,
play
I don't
like
love that.
You don't like that?
I don't like that.
I don't feel like in a real rebuild stage, like getting Taylor Hendricks and Kyle Filipowski just a little bit more playing time, show other teams what they got, maybe see if they're good for your team in the future, or use them in a bigger piece to trade.
I know Kyle Filipowski was kind of a big name going into the draft, but being like what was he, early second, late first?
He was
early second, I think.
he was early second round pick.
Like that value to me, I don't want that being my starter. And I do think that works for a rebuilding team, maybe.
Yeah.
But you're getting Brandon Ingram, bro. Like, you shouldn't be trying to you just got 2 first-round picks, so it's kind of like a weird, like, are we rebuilding? Are we not rebuilding? Which you do see in the NBA. I just don't like it because now it's like you're kind of in an awkward, like, territory of, like, should we go all in? Should we sell out? You know, it's kind of like, to me, it's just kind of a shitty position to be in.
Yeah, I honestly just saw it good because I feel like the Pelicans would give up 2 first-round picks to get players like that in order to push for a championship. Because as you know, in past videos, guys, I was hesitant because the only center that I like on that or feel comfortable with is Yves Missy. Is that how you pronounce his name? Yves Missy. And so I think that adding John Collins and Walker Kessler would help. But like he said, it's kind of like a more winning on the Pelicans side and like guessing for the Jazz. Because, I mean, 2 first-round picks, but it's Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, that's true. I'll pass this over to you.
Got you.
I'll give you my first trade.
All right. This involves the Pelicans, obviously.
All right, so for mine, I tried to go different. Like, I didn't want to give you guys, like, what you're going to hear on Twitter, on Bleacher Report. So I went with the Raptors trade.
All right. Raptors.
We're going with Brandon Ingram.
All right.
And Yves Messi for Jakob Poeltl and Bruce Brown. Brandon Ingram and Yves Messi for Jakob Poeltl and Bruce Brown.
Okay.
I think a lot, bro. It was kind of hard for me doing these trades because I felt like I had to throw Yves Messi in every trade just to make it kind of work. If a team's trading their starting center, then they should be getting a center back, and the Pelicans don't really have a valuable.
I messed up my letter.
Okay. Just don't give me an F,
would
please.
say.
I see too many of those in school.
Oh, damn. All right, let me know.
All right, just show them. Fuck it.
Boom.
Let me see what I got.
And boom.
B plus D minus. All right, tell me about it.
All right, so honestly, I did like my eyes like lit up when you said Jakob Poeltl and Bruce Brown for the Pelicans. I like that. But then with the Raptors getting Brandon Ingram and then who was the other guy you said?
Yves Messi.
Yves Messi. I just don't think that the Raptors need both of those players because I like Scotty Barnes, I like RJ Barrett, I like IQ, and I like Magbo along with the other. I like Kelly Olynyk. So I don't know if they really need Brandon Ingram to get into that. I feel like if they are going to trade, I think RJ Barrett needs to go to the Pelicans so that there's more room for Ingram. Because if you look at the lineup, it's going to be IQ, RJ Barrett, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, and then what was the guy you sent to the Raptors? That's Missy. But then you also have Kelly Olynyk there too. So I'm like, would he be a backup? I feel like that maybe mess it up.
Well, Olynyk's going to be the backup either way to Poeltl.
Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it too much for him because I feel like they don't really need Ingram.
This is my notes. I feel like, first of all, when I thought of the trade at first, Brandon Ingram didn't really make sense to me.
Yeah.
Because they do have, like you said, a lot of stacked players. But I think RJ Barrett's shown he could be good without the ball, especially in New York. That first half of the season, it just kind of worked with, like, Jalen Brunson would cook and RJ Barrett would play off of him.
Yeah.
IQ is another dude who, obviously, we know he's a bucket, but he's good without the ball. He's a good role player. And then Scotty Barnes is going to get the ball more. Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram could play off each other, and everyone else kind of play off that. I feel like Yves Missy fits their timeline. I think having a young big there that I feel like an IQ Yves Missy pick and roll could be nice. Scotty Barnes could get action with that too. He can't really shoot, but you have, like, this is kind of wild to say, but Kelly Olynyk is one of the best, like, budget 3-point shooting bigs in the league.
That is true.
He's like a shooting guard, bro.
I don't think that's wild to say. I think that's very true.
So you have someone to make up for that if it's not working. And at the end of the day, Yves Messi was like the 16th, 17th overall pick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, getting a dude like that in this trade, I feel like gives them value back.
Yeah.
And then obviously, I shouldn't have to explain too much for the Pelicans on this side. You get an actual starting center
Exactly.
to play next to Zion. Bruce Brown, I think you solve the problem where Herb Jones could start now.
Mm-hmm.
And Bruce Brown is like probably their best ball handler on their bench now.
Yeah.
Which I think would give them a lot of value as well. And then realistically, bro, like, I know you said you don't like the fit there of Brandon Ingram to the Raptors, but do the Raptors really need Jakob Poeltl or Bruce Brown? Like, they should definitely be looking to ship those guys off. I think they need to get some younger dudes, and they could get a younger, bigger name player that could probably fill the holes that both those guys have. I just feel like this trade makes sense if the Pelicans want to go all in this year.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I just
Did I raise you up a little bit on it?
a little bit towards the Yves Messi side because I kind of like that. The Jakob Poeltl Yves Messi swap. I feel like that works for both teams. Younger, older, experience. But with Ingram, I don't know. It's just weird to see him in a Raptor jersey with the team they have right now.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I mean, I guess. I can see it either, like, working, like, really well.
Yeah.
Or not working at all.
Yeah, but you never know. Maybe that trade pops up just like the little Karl Anthony Towns Julius Randle swap that I called earlier. I promise you guys.
Okay, I'm not going to put you on blast here, bro.
I swear I called that.
But I went back and I watched that video and you didn't say that.
What?
At least in the video you told me to rewatch, you didn't say that.
I didn't say that?
Nah.
I promise you I said it somewhere.
You said something about trading Julius Randle, but you didn't say Cat's name at all.
I swear, bro.
But
I
it was
said
the video you were
talking.
I watched the video you told me that you thought you said it in. So maybe you said it somewhere else. We have a lot of videos on this channel.
I'm going to keep looking for it, bro. I'm
Find
going to try to.
Find it.
Right.
I'll take this back from you.
Let's switch this. Get that D- out of there.
Shit, please.
Here you
You
go.
kept the B plus.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was good. I thought that was a good B plus.
Nah, fuck your B plus.
All right. Now, for my second trade, involving Brandon Ingram, obviously. This involves the Golden State Warriors.
You know I like that.
He sat up straight. All right. So with this one, the Pelicans are receiving Andrew Wiggins, Kevon Looney, Moses Moody, and the 2026 first-round pick. And the Warriors are receiving Brandon Ingram. That's it. That's the trade.
That's an interesting trade.
Is he going to give me an A? Is he going to give me an F? Or is he going to keep it simple and give me a C? I just don't want no F. But I would love an A.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
I give the Warriors a C. Pelicans a B.
Okay, that's a C average. I'll give it. I'll give it that.
I like the Pelican side because I feel like they fit. It kind of depends what version of Wiggins we get.
Yeah.
Because if Wiggins is shooting, then that dude is cold. If he's not shooting, then that could be a problem on that team because I don't think they have the best spacing other than like McCollum. Because I think Trey Murphy's hurt, right?
Yeah, Trey Murphy's hurt right now, and actually, yeah.
Like, I need Moses Moody to either be something or Wiggins, but I like the addition of
Dejounte Murray.
Looney there. And I think the Warriors' strength this year is their depth, and I think you give up a lot of that in that trade.
I don't know. I think I was looking at it as I like the combination of if you send Andrew Wiggins, you don't got to worry about starting Andrew Wiggins or not, because I feel like Ingram is just a better fit around Stephen Curry, Buddy Hield, Jonathan Kuminga, and Draymond Green, because they do play a lot of small ball.
I agree.
And then he's 6'8", so I mean he could play the 3 and the 4, and maybe even play the 2 sometimes.
But
so I feel like he just fits the mold for small ball.
Your big man rotation now is Draymond Green and Trace Jackson Davis, and that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's where I don't like it. Maybe if they could get like Daniel Tice back from the Pelicans, like then I think I'm more on board with it. But I do think it's a good trade. I like the trade.
Honestly, Daniel Tice would be good over there.
A little, just something to add there.
He's a small ball player too,
especially because you're not giving up Yves Messi. All right, this is a different one, okay?
All right.
And then I got a bonus one for you after this if you want it.
He gonna put the Celtics on it.
Nah, super team action. But
let's see it.
This is to the Magic.
Ooh.
So something a little different. All right, my idea is like Brandon Ingram with these like lengthy wings. Like I feel like that could be good offensively, defensively. The Pelicans send Brandon Ingram and Jordan Hawkins.
Oh.
High pay. But they get back John Isaac, Gary Harris, and some sort of pick action. Probably like a lottery-protected pick or something like that from the Magic.
All right, so the Magic are getting Brandon Ingram and Jordan Hawkins, and then the Pelicans are getting
John Isaac and Gary Harris.
John Isaac, Gary Harris, and then some type of pick?
Let's say a lottery-protected first.
Got you.
So like a 19th overall pick, John Isaac and Gary Harris for B.I. and Jordan Hawkins. Before you grade, I will say kind of an overpay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie. But I think this fills a lot of the holes the Pelicans have for sure.
That is true.
Where are we going?
And then the Pelicans.
You throwing minuses on me, pluses on me?
Maybe. What who were the Pelicans receiving again? I'm sorry. John Isaac and Gary Harris?
And protected first.
Okay.
Where are we going? Damn, you're grading like a professor, bro. Come on.
I have to, bro. I need to grade you right.
Okay, I guess.
All right.
All right. Show them. I get what do I get? A B and a C plus. Really? The Magic get a C plus?
Honestly, yes, because I'm thinking about their starting lineup. So Jonathan Isaac and Gary Harris are going to be the ones leaving, and then you're getting Brandon Ingram back. But then also they're starting Wendell Carter Jr. at center. So if you get Brandon Ingram, do you have him coming off the bench or do you have somebody else coming off the bench? Because right now they have two guards, Jalen Suggs and KCP.
You start Ingram at the 2. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, so you have Suggs come off the bench?
No, Suggs at the 1, Ingram, Franz, Paolo, Wendell.
Oh, so you have KCP coming off the bench.
Yeah, I'm running like a big-ass lengthy lineup.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
You know?
You know what? Let me change that then. Let me change that.
Okay. Is that a good? Did I make a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a good thing. Let me change that.
I just think, and then you add Jordan Hawkins too. Like the Magic could have a legitimate.
Exactly. That's one
offense.
thing that was selling me a little bit. So I'm gonna put that to a B plus.
Okay, B plus
put it to a
Magic,
B plus.
Pelicans. I just think the Magic kind of need that offensive side of the ball to spark.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jonathan Isaac probably is the Magic's best defender, but you have dudes to make up for that. Like Jalen Suggs will be in a bigger role next year. Paolo's a good defender. Franz is a good defender. B.I.'s length is enough to make this team a fucking pain in the ass, you know?
6-footer, man. A 6'8" dude who
they got 3 dudes with like 7 feet wingspans.
Exactly.
Bro.
That's crazy.
That's a problem, bro. And then Magic's offense improves a lot. You could run that nasty 3 wing lineup. And then Hawkins, bro, like when that offense slows down, which it's gonna because that team's so weird, he could go in there and be a spark plug, bro. Like he, to me, honestly, might be my most improved player next year from what I've seen in the preseason.
Oh, Jordan Hawkins?
Yeah. He's looked really good in the preseason.
The most improved player award is going to be so tough this year.
It's such a hard award to predict. Like I feel like it's just a crapshoot, honestly.
Because who won most improved last year? Was that Tyrese Maxey?
Yes, I think so.
I think we called Tyrese Maxey.
Probably.
I think we had him like top 3 in our voting, like for both of them.
But they've kind of butchered that award, bro. Like it shouldn't be Maxey. It should be like some of these dudes who don't have a big role.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I feel. Like dudes that kind of like just start popping off.
One person tried to say Max Christie is going to win it, and I was like, let's be for real.
He's
not
cool.
I love it, but he's not going to have that much playing time in order to get that award.
Yeah, he shot like 1 for 5 in their first preseason game from 3 or something like that.
Yeah, but at least he's taking it.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, I think, and then the Pelican side, bro, I think Jonathan Isaac and Zion would be a sick big man.
Exactly. That's what I really liked about the Pelicans.
Bro, you drain the other team's big, like them trying to score on Jonathan Isaac, and then they have to go out there and guard Zion. Come on, bro. Like, that's going to be unstoppable.
That's a good little small ball, like, pick, too, because he plays the 4. And then did you hear, actually, that he now weighs 250 pounds?
What was he before, like 275?
He was 219.
Wait, Zion was 219?
Oh, my bad. I'm talking about Jonathan Isaac.
Oh, okay.
Jonathan Isaac was 219 pounds.
And now he's 250?
He's 250.
Jeez. Yeah, he's going to be a real-life big man next year.
He's 6'11", and he was 219 last year, but now he's 6'11", 250.
That kind of scares me a little bit.
That's LeBron James, but 6'11".
But for a dude that was as out of shape as he was, bro, like only able to play 15, 16 minutes, like, not 15, 16, but like 12-minute spurts.
Yeah.
Like, for him to put on that much weight.
That worried me a little bit.
I hope it's good because he is one of my favorite players. But, yeah, it's just interesting to me. You want to hear my bonus trade?
Yeah, let's hear it.
We don't need to throw grade on this or nothing, but this is with the Hawks, okay?
All right.
What do you think about a Zachary Risser for BI swap?
You hate that man.
Why? I'm trading for Brandon Ingram.
Why? I don't know if the Hawks would do that.
What if? Okay, this was my original trade, and I don't like it as much anymore. But Capella and Zachary Risser for BI and Yves Messi.
That's not bad.
You can start on Yeka now.
Yeah, that's not
Yves
bad.
Messi could be the backup.
That's not bad at all.
Zach, I feel like, is a role player. Not to be a dick, but he's a role player realistically. And they get Capella, bro. Capella next to Zion, I feel like will make up for Zion not rebounding as well as he should be and all that.
That is true because he can't be everywhere all at once. If he has Capella down there helping him.
That helps, bro. That dude could average 13, 14 rebounds,
Exactly.
bro.
What is he, like a 14, 13?
I think he averaged 13 a couple years ago. I don't know what he's at now.
I was about to say, he was like the top rebounder like a couple years ago, too.
Houston Capella?
Houston Capella was nuts, bro. I used to hate that dude in 2K whenever people would spam like the pick and rolls with Harden just throwing it up to him.
All right, what do you think his career high in rebounds per game is?
I want to say 17.
Rebounds per game?
Oh,
bro?
per game. Yeah, 17.
That's ridiculous. It's 14.
14. All
Who
right, I'm off by
averaged
3.
17 rebounds per game, bro?
Maybe like Dwight Howard.
No way.
I feel like somebody averaged 17. Was that who was it? Somebody averaged 17
fucking Will
rebounds per game.
Chamberlain.
I feel like Will Chamberlain, that was 23.
He did average 23. That's
Yeah.
crazy that you knew that. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I saw those stats, bro.
Bob Pettit averaged 16.
Wow.
Bro, it's literally Will Chamberlain and Bill Russell both averaged like 22 pretty much. And then Bob Pettit. Artis Gilmore averaged 17 per game.
There's one.
But you know who's the best modern rebounder?
Who? You talking about Andre Drummond?
Andre Drummond.
Oh, we gonna start this conversation again.
Wait, I don't know if this is career rebounds per game.
Who do y'all think? Who's better all time? Dennis Rodman or Andre Drummond in rebounding?
Bro, I might go with Drummond. I'm not gonna lie.
Drummond?
This is my argument for Drummond, right?
Mm-hmm.
You put like Dennis Rodman out there to play defense and all that. Like Andre Drummond just went out there to rebound.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was just his job. You know. Like name another NBA player that their job was just to rebound. You know how good of a rebounder you have to be to do that.
Yeah, but that's how cool Dennis Rodman was, bro. Like, look, bro would literally listen to the sound of the ball going off the rim to know where it is. That man is literally see the future in 2K. Like that's his takeover. He's the definition of that takeover in 2K. But like he was also 6'7" doing that. Like he was getting
that's impressive.
That's what I'm saying. So with Andre Drummond, I feel like the thing that's knocking him for me in this argument versus Dennis Rodman is that he's built to be a rebounder. Like what is he? 6'10", 6'11"?
I feel like he's not that tall either. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, if he's a little shorter, then maybe.
Like
but
he's probably like close to there, 6'10", 6.
But that's what I mean. Like
it's different. Yeah.
He plays the center position. And the center position, like if you know, like you need your center to either be like a bruiser or a rebounder.
Bro, actually, Dennis Rodman had an 18 rebound season.
See what I'm saying, man? Dennis Rodman was insane at rebounding, bro. And just hearing him talk about how he got rebounds in The Last Dance in his documentary, he literally said, I would hear the click. And he would tell his teammates to shoot the way the players would in order to learn how to grab those rebounds.
But it also, bro, is I'm not the different era guy, but the way they shoot nowadays is different, bro. Andre Drummond had a 16 rebound season in the modern era. There's no one close to that in the modern era.
Okay.
15.99.
I respect it. I'm just saying I'm choosing Dennis Rodman over Andre Drummond.
Current basketball players, Andre Drummond's the only player to have a top 100 rebounds per game season, and he did it twice.
Damn.
That is pretty impressive.
That is impressive.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not saying he's a bad rebounder though.
Oh, I know you're not saying that. I know. No, I wouldn't tolerate that.
You know, one of the like famous builds to make in 2K that people will randomly like bring into because the famous thing at center is to make a small 6'7" like center build, and people just call that the Dennis Rodman build.
The worm build, bro. I want to get 2K. I keep
2K
hinting at
Winter
Winter to get 2K. Izzy. I keep hinting at Winter to get 2K. Because I'm broke. I'm unemployed, bro. And they're not paying my fucking bills yet.
Yes, sir. Not yet.
Not yet. But y'all comment down below Andre Drummond or Dennis Rodman as a rebounder. And make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow. But Phil, let them know what they need to do.
Hey, make sure to add us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And YouTube as well. more as well.
He did say
yeah, of
twice.
course I said it. We need the subscribers, man. We need y'all. But
He said
I'm
YouTube.
saying it twice.
He said,
I'm saying it twice.
Add us on YouTube.
Add us
And
on YouTube
as well.
and YouTube and YouTube and YouTube. But hit that bell as well. Me and Anna out. Let's bounce.